episode. I don't know why I get so excited each moment I want to share with you, especially every weekend. Each moment I'm live, I get excited because I feel it's a time to impact. It's a time to discourse. It's even a time to fall in love. Well, if you just joined in, this is Beauty and Scars. We do this every Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 10 p.m. West African time. Today's a very fantastic episode, and I bet me you wouldn't want to leave. So just pay attention as we get to the game. Today's a very interesting topic. Very, very. I wouldn't want you to just stay back because this topic it has gotten a lot of reactions. So I want to bring it up here. Let's hear your opinion. Thank you for joining once again. And for those of you who have been watching secretly, I see you. I get your views, I get your comments too. So I'm seeing them. And some of you that sent us some of you that sent us mail, we have received your mail and we are glad you did. And then we are responding to that. I think we didn't get much of questions yesterday from yesterday's show, but we will respond if the for the match for those who sent matchmaking pictures and all that. We are responding as quick as possible. If we find someone that matches your identity or what will immediately reach out to you and also to them so they can check things out and balance things out. Well, welcome again. What can I say? I'm so excited. I'm glad to have you on this show. Yesterday was lit. Yesterday was very, very lit. So stay with us till the end. Like we said, welcome once again. If you're just joining, this is Beauty and Scars. We do this every Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 10 p.m. West African time, WAT. And today's topic is sex or without sex. Let's just be calm here. First of all, how did your past relationship end? Thank you for joining. For just joining, this is Beauty and Scars. Please like and subscribe. Please hang on till the end. So our topic remains sex or without sex. So I'm asking, your past relationship, how was it? Your past relationship, did you give your all? Were there things you expected to see and it wasn't coming forth? Your past relationship, why did you leave? Did you leave because of trust? Did you leave because of other contemporary issues? Or did you just leave because of money? What made you leave? Please, if you're watching, just subscribe and give us a thumbs up. I would really appreciate if you give us a thumbs up and really also do subscribe. This is Beauty and Scars. We do this every Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 10 p.m. West African time. Over here, we do music and conversations that touches the heart and that changes minds. And then we do matchmaking and then we also do business here. So let's continue with our discussion. So your past relationship, how has it been? I understand that oftentimes When we move from one relationship to the other, there's this part of us that doesn't want to give out. Okay? There's always this part of us that tends to be scared. Like you want to hold back something because you're scared of the previous one, how much effort you have given, and it actually resulted to nothing. So in this your new relationship, you're trying to be careful. I understand. And sometimes in trying to be careful, we transfer aggression. A young man or a young lady who may not actually be the cause of your previous problems or the challenges or setbacks you faced. Because you're trying to be careful, you transfer this aggression unknowingly. You aren't doing this because you know. No. You're just trying to be careful because of what you have gone through. You're trying to be careful, and I understand. But if we are not careful, we will transfer this aggression. And once this aggression is being transferred, what else? The relationship gradually becomes toxic. You don't want to give your all. You want to be meticulous in everything. You want to be meticulous. You want to be detailed in everything, and you're very careful. But let me tell you, like we said yesterday, it is not in your place. It is not even in your place to lock your heart. Like we also said yesterday, oftentimes we love rightly, but with the wrong person. And oftentimes we also do love wrongly with the right person. And so you see this couple, you see this best friends, you see this a young lady, a young man, very beautiful relationship. But and then all of a sudden, you just hear there's a breakup. What causes this? There are factors, and these factors will expose it here. We'll break down, we'll give you the details of everything. Back to our topic again. I feel your pain when you refuse to give your all in any relationship. I feel your heart in desire, burning desire to reach out to that person you love. I feel your pain when you have given all and yet there's no reciprocation. Thank you for joining. For just joining, this is Beauty and Scars, and we're still on the topic sex or without sex. So I feel what you're going through, but that should not deter you. That should not keep you from loving the right way. You're good. You're a good person. You're a very wonderful person. Don't let what other people has done to you make you to turn your back. In fact, I've met a lot of young guys, uh, they have these thoughts. They have these thoughts that in this my past relationship, I've been good, I've been nice, and the girl just messed up. The young man messed up. So I've decided I'm no more loving for real, and I've decided I'm not giving my all. I'm just there for games. How far and how long are you going to go with that? Wouldn't you want to get married? Wouldn't you want to settle down? Wouldn't you be happy to see yourself falling in love with the person that loves you dearly? Why blocking your heart? That's not the right thing to do. Let it go. Let it go. Now, when you have finally let it go, it is time to give. It is time to give. So if you're just streaming, this is Beauty and Scars. If you're just joining, please let us know what location, what region are you streaming from? Are you streaming from Nigeria? What country are you streaming from? Please let us know, and your name. Drop a comment, say hi, give a thumbs up, and you just watch. You're not saying a hi. What's happening? You're enjoying the words of wisdom, and you're not giving a thumbs up, and you're not subscribed. What's happening? Please subscribe. It means a lot to me. So back to our question: can someone actually stay in a relationship without sex? Is that possible? Can you actually stay in a relationship without sex? I mean, oftentimes men have this, they are polygamous in nature, So I'm asking, and so oftentimes to both the ladies, I know of ladies that may not, cannot be able to stay a day or two or three or maybe a week without seeing a man. Men, same. I know of a young man that can stay 2 days without a woman. It's a part of life. It's a culture he has. You know, it's a habit that he has built over time. So I ask again: can you be in a relationship without sex? So ask yourself: can you be in a relationship without sex? Now, if your answer is yes, please drop a comment and tell me the reason why it's a yes. Why should you be in a relationship without sex? Can you survive? Can you survive it? Can you be in a relationship without sex? Can you survive it? Can you survive it? And can you be in a relationship also without sex? There are people, I think we call it celibates, something like that. Think they actually abstain from sex. It's a very nice thing to abstain from sex. You know, actually, kudos to them. They are doing it, and I really appreciate them. If you're the type that is watching, I really appreciate you for that. Virginity is the top priority. It's very beautiful after marriage. So I'm asking. That's why the show is open. Can you actually date someone for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years without sex? What's your reaction? Let me hear from you. If you're just joining, this is Beauty and Scars. We do this every Saturday and Sunday night, 9 to 10 p.m. West African time. And don't forget, yesterday we were able to get a lot of reaction and from our email. And don't forget, if you want to reach out to us via this in the comment section, in the description section below. You will see an email there. If you have not seen it yet, it is infobeautyandscarshow@gmail.com. Reach out to us at infobeautyandscarshow@gmail.com. We will respond to you as soon as possible. We are live, and we have the handle here, and then we believe as soon as you send your message, we'll respond immediately. Okay, so let's go back to what we have. So back to our discussion. Can you date someone without sex? When you get into a relationship, what's your priority? Are you in this relationship because you just want sex? Are you in this relationship because you want long-term commitment? People differ, okay? People differs. Everyone has its own peculiar excuses or what have you. So when you take on a new relationship, or you are in in a relationship, do you define your boundaries? Do you tell yourself, or do you tell your partner, okay, this is what we're going to do, this is what we are going to abstain from? Okay, even the Holy Book says this, the Bible says this, can two work together except they agree? Amos 3:3. Okay, I think I can be able to remember that. Amos 3:3, can two work together except they agree? So it's a matter of understanding. You can meet up to you can reach out to a girl and ask her for a relationship, and then don't forget to mention this. It's all part of the game. While you're chatting, while you're having conversations, a day or two on, or what have you, try to ask around possibly every down thing you need to know. Genotype, blood group, what have you. Ask everything. What are her likes, what are her dislikes, what does she hate, what does she eat, what does she love to eat? Is she the going out type, is she the indoor type? Does she love reading, does she love watching movies? Is she this introvert or extrovert? So you need to know all these things. If you don't, that's where the problem is. And then before you know it, there's a misunderstanding. And then the misunderstanding grows. Gradually it grows. Gradually it grows and it grows and it grows. And then before you know it, there's a breakup. And then you complain, this girl is not understanding me. And then you complain, this boy is not understanding me. Because the understanding and the boundaries hasn't been set yet. So when the understanding met or set yet, it means that the relationship is just tangling, you know. So I'll give you an illustration. I'll give you a powerful illustration why you should always keep your heart open. When we refuse to give to others, we may be losing something. Take, for example, this is water, right? This is water, right? If I should pull this cup up, this cover rather, this lid, there's water in here, okay? There's water in here. This is you, this is your partner. Your partner is empty inside. There's nothing inside. And then at least you're full, you know. You have something to offer, you know. And then you give your partner love, you give your partner patience, faith, financial breakthrough, and you continue to give. With time, you will discover that the more you give, the more you become empty. And the funny part of all this is that the more you give, if you're not careful enough, the person you're giving to is not giving back to you, but rather trashing it. So the question goes once again. The question goes again. Are you actually giving? Are you giving? or you're letting go. This concept I just gave is a very powerful concept, and I would like you to also be smart in your giving. While there are advice, why it is good to give, let there be agreement. The truth of this whole stuff is that relationship can never be 50-50. It's not possible. Anyone who's telling you that relationship you must give, I give, it's never 50-50. Let's explore again. A man may be financially stable, and the lady is interested in is not financially stable. There's a tendency that the man may want to give, give, support, support, support. When you look at, if you want to scale it, you'll find out that if the lady is not giving, the scale is somehow not balanced. So it's not balanced. In some cases, they will say, you're bringing the money, I'm giving you my body. Does that actually make sense? So the question goes again, can you date someone without sex? Can you date a man without sex? Oftentimes, we use religion, we use Christianity, we use all kinds of religion to hide ourselves from seeing truth, from seeing facts when it is there in our very eyes. How can you enter into a relationship you won't discuss about sex? How can you enter discuss about abstinence? How can you be in a relationship and you can't discuss about your likes, your hates? So, so everything is about agreement. It doesn't work for everyone, okay? Let me be very sincere with you. It doesn't work for everyone. Thank you so much, Sherry and Matthews. Thank you for joining. Have you been thank you for joining. She said yes if you have Jesus in between that relationship. So the question goes, can you be in a relationship without sex? Okay, so she said yes if you have Jesus in between that relationship. Thank you, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I really appreciate you. Sharian, I hope you saw our comment in the description area in this and the description axis. We have our mail. So if you have a friends that want to reach out to us instead of exposing our numbers, because we're trying to be careful and while we're trying to help others and we're trying to build our empire, so they can reach out to us they can reach out to us through this mail, info beauty and scar show at gmail.com, info beauty and scar show at gmail.com. Especially those who want to do matchmaking, they can send all their informations there, and we will scream, we will scream those who are coming for them, especially those who are single. We will scream because we have a lot of fakers out there, so we are just trying to be careful And then one of I think one of ways we screen people is to have a video call with them one on one, and then for about 5 to 10 or 20 minutes before we can actually accept that you are single and searching, and then we'll make finding on the ground. We make findings to make sure you're safe, so that someone doesn't come on our live show and then begin to say otherwise. So thank you for joining. If you're just joining, this is Beauty and Scars. We do this every Saturday and Sunday night, 9 to 10 p.m. WAT, West African time. And today's topic is a very thought-provoking topic because we are looking at sex, um, sex or without sex. Can you be in a relationship without sex? Can you be in a relationship without sex? What's your thought? What's your reaction? Thank you, Sharia, for your reaction. I really appreciate that. Please, if you have not liked the video, I really love it when you like it. When you like it, it makes my head go gaga. Sorry about that. It makes my head go gaga. So please, um, thank you for staying by. Thank you for staying by. We really appreciate. Back to our conversation. Back to our conversations. We are 26 minutes and 38 seconds gone, and we'll soon be rounding up. Uh, if you have your questions, drop your questions. If you have your comments, drop your comments. We will be attending to them one by fellow, one by follow, one by follow, one by follow, one by follow. So, what's the advice for those who actually cannot stay without sex? What's your advice? Please drop your comments. Drop your comments in the comment section. I really appreciate that. What's your advice for those of you that can't stay without sex? What's your advice for them? There are people that can't stay without sex. Do you advise they masturbate? Do you advise what other thing? Do you advise they masturbate? Do you advise they mess around? Do you advise they just do some some ugly stuff? What's your advice for them? What's your advice for them? What's your advice? Those who can't stay without sex. And is it actually wrong for someone? Secondly, yeah, is it actually wrong for someone to yearn for sex? Is it wrong? Is it wrong for someone to yearn for sex? Okay, that's a second question. And then the first question: what's your advice for someone who can't stay without sex? What's your advice for someone who can't stay without sex? And then secondly, is it wrong for someone to yearn for sex? Drop your comments. I would really appreciate your comments. I would really appreciate your comment. Sunday night at gmail.com. Info beauty and scar show at gmail.com. One word. So our first question is, what's your advice for the person that can't stay without sex? And then the second question is, second question is, what's wrong with someone, uh what's wrong with someone yearning for sex? Is there anything wrong with someone yearning for sex? There's absolutely nothing wrong